Hey, let's have a talk about how it's time to stop watering down the death card and allow endings to be endings in our readings. My name is Rory Kelly. I'm from Sassafras Tarot. I'm a professional tarot reader, and I often see readers see the death card come up, freak out a little because they're uncomfortable that a negative, difficult card came up in their reading, and instantly tell their clients, death doesn't mean death. Death doesn't mean death. It just means change. It just means new beginnings. It just means rebirth. You guys, death means endings. Death means endings. Does it mean a literal death? Usually not, but it can. And it's very insensitive to tell someone who might actually be grieving, and that might actually be why the death card is in their reading, that death doesn't mean death and that they're not allowed to experience their ending and that they have to think about the new beginning, right? Endings should be grieved and celebrated, often both, sometimes one or the other, right? Sometimes a divorce is grieved, sometimes it's celebrated, sometimes a graduation is, usually it's celebrated, but you're also grieving the fact that it's the end of an era and you can't go back, right? And sometimes a literal death is both grieved and celebrated, right? We call funerals celebrations of life. We need to let ourselves experience endings in our lives. It's spiritual bypassing to say, "Oh, it's not about the ending, it's about the new beginning." We need to honor our endings. We need to allow ourselves to experience things being over and make room for that to be an experience that might be challenging to go through, but ultimately is okay for us to move through honestly. And especially as readers, we don't want to put that pressure on someone who's going through an ending in their life to feel like they're not allowed to acknowledge something's over, and I'm friggin' allowed to feel my feelings about it. So let's stop doing spiritual bypassing around death. If you're into this kind of thing, I just did a whole episode of my podcast, Sassafras Cast, on endings and beginnings, and I would love for you to listen to it. It's out everywhere you listen to podcasts. Have a great day.